Has evidence of a lost civilization finally been found on Mars? Stick around and find out. I was doing some reading this morning and I came across something that I thought was pretty interesting and I wanted to make a quick video to share about it. Evidently, some photos are going around from the Mars rover and they're picking up some steam on the internet about artifacts that they found on Mars. Well, actually, they didn't find them. I guess they're just now coming to light. I guess these pictures were taken around February 2015. And they've just evidently made their rounds but not picked up much steam. But I guess now with all the talk of disclosure going on from the US government and other sources, that they're finally starting to make their way. I took a look at them and we'll talk about a few of them as we go here. First one I saw was what appears to be an effigy of a face located in this area called the Dingo Gap. And it does look like a face. I'll put all this stuff on the video as we go here. And then as they also go in to show some, release some more videos, they come across what appears to be a doorway into a, I wouldn't call it a pyramid, but it was pyramid-ish shaped stone building. They also showed pictures of several large sarcophaguses. Those definitely look like that. And they found a couple things on there that I found to be a little bit out of place, but they found they're saying what looks like a Buddha statue and a cross. So the cross symbol, I don't know. I looked at it. I'll put the picture up there. A little stretch for me, but it looks like, well, it does look like somebody. It's not uncommon to put a cross over somebody that's buried. It does look like that. It looks like somebody made a cross and put it on top of that. Something was going on, but they also found several remains of these stone statues in the surrounding areas with just their heads that resemble the Olmec statues or stone carvings that were out of South America. And I thought that was very strange as well. But they also, what struck me about looking at these photos and looking at these videos that are going around the internet or the YouTube is that a lot of this stuff resembles like ancient Egypt artifacts. A lot of pyramids, I didn't see any obelisks, but a lot of pyramids, a lot of that type of stone carvings, stone structures. And they were even going into talking about how the alignment of these structures seemed to line up with the Pleiades star system, which I found that was fascinating as well. And then it got my mind to wandering. I'm in the process of reading a couple Hindu books about myth and legends just for fun. And in there, they talk about wars that they used to have in India. And they were talking about something about Mars, that there might have been a big war on Mars. If you look at Mars, on the side of the planet, there's this giant scar. And they talk about that. And it got me to thinking that back in the millions of years ago, however long it would be, that if Mars was once like Earth and a giant war took place on it and they destroyed the Earth, they destroyed Mars, and then they had the technology to flee, and Earth being the next closest planet, they went there. Or if Earth was already a colony, and that's where what ancient Egypt actually was, with their pyramids and the pyramids all over the globe, power stations, that it was just like a colony that they spread out, and then a war broke out and they destroyed themselves. So yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. And we know too that NASA lies. NASA's been caught several times lowering the resolution on photos, photoshopping UFOs and things like that. They've actually, 1 minute they say there's no water on Mars, and they say, oh, Mars has tons of water, a half an inch below the surface. They knew it was there the whole time. And also they go and they talk about, they've just recently got caught in the last couple months raising the red hue in their photos to make the planet look more red when it's really not that red, enhancing it, make it look like more of a wasteland than it really is. And so, yeah, those type of things, these type of things always get my mind going. But then also, we just did this podcast about the flat Earth and the firmament. So then it just makes me chuckle thinking that, okay, what is going on up there? Where are these pictures coming from? Or are they faking that as well? So who knows? So much talk right now. It's a crazy, crazy time in the world. But either way, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments. What you think. Is Mars once a thriving civilization and ancient Egypt was a colony that broke off? Was a war separate us? Who knows? But anyways, also, if you've thought about sticking around this long, we're trying to get 1,000 subs on this channel and then get 10,000 and get 100,000. So if you could help us out by hitting the subscribe button and leave some comments below if you have any questions. All right, talk to you soon.
Subscribe now and turn on the notifications to join us on this extraordinary journey into the unknown.